there's more to the chasm. What type of this can't be right. This can't be right. This legit can't be right. Nameless ruins. What the? Yo, I'm dead! Oh my god.
It's a city?
What the?
A whole city that's
Upside down?
upside down?
This is not what I was expecting. Yo, Malik, we're not in Kansas no more.
Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait.
Finally.
What is it again?
The defiled statue!
Yes!
What?
It's just like that. Just as
From
strange,
1.9?
Just as upside down and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order.
Bro.
Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Literally.
Oh?
What? Days leave! Holy snap! Bro, we've been screaming for 4 hours, Witch! 4 hours to get to you!
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end
You ready, Chad? We're going for another 4 hours.
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
Sucker, I have a lot of questions. My
I
sister.
understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
What was going on with that portal just now?
Much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it.
What about our sister?
Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you had the same issue with the portal last time. So you didn't actually catch up with my sister last time.
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Like the portals of darkness.
How teleport waypoints work?
In short, though I was right behind your twin last
Okay.
time I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, yeah! About that! Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
Bro,
It's
that
in
was
a
so
safe
long ago.
place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
So who are you really?
So that title is stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Conria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight's Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Is it now?
Sounds like your sister was right.
What is the history between you and my sister?
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
What? Yo, what is this? You and my sister were travel partners in a painful journey of searching for our fate, but regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together. What the? Yo, give me a second. What the? So, Daisley was taking care of my sister while I was asleep in a rock.
Before you continue questioning me,
Oh
I ought
Lord,
to
here
warn
we
you.
go.
If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
And watch him never get back to the question I
This
had.
order is plotting something
He's throwing me
here.
off now with this part.
Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
Yo, where's
I
Sumeru?
mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Yeah, it's not like we took on one.
Don't say that. You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
I'll trust you for now.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
You better keep an eye on this sucker. This sucker probably will leave you at the last second. What type of BS is this? Alright, so now we're on the Archon. What the crap?
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean you know something about
Of course he does.
As it happens, I do. It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
the curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
I don't know why, but it took us 6 updates for us to get to this part of the story. This is the meat. This is the meat that we've been looking for. So we haven't found. This might be the closest crud we get to find out where this game is going. I'm hanging on to every single word that's coming out this man's mouth, because I tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, we're not gonna see the sucker for the next 10 updates, bro. This sucker gonna put MIA so freaking quick.
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
So you're saying?
Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
I'm not sure.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair.
So there's a rumor that's been going around that the Hilly Churls are actually humans. They were once humans, but they got turned into Hilly Churls.
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes.
What?
When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured.
Wow.
And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
What? So this is a gathering place for Hilly Churls to die. What What the? So this is a Hilly Churl cemetery. This is the weirdest crud I've ever read.
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
Oh, here we go.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Now you shall perish!
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
So what are they?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Kanria.
What?
Wait a second.
Did we ever find that out in Economia?
So, they used to be your troops?
What?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait, Dane!
Promise you, this story isn't gonna last long. Everything that this man is saying, without a shadow of a doubt, it's gonna be left on a freaking cliffhanger. I feel that crud. You telling me we've been through like 5 hours? This screaming how long? 4 hours? No, it's legit. 5 hours. I've been screaming. We finally got to this Archon quest. He's dropping bombshells at the bombshells, but at the same time, this sucker's on his Kingdom Hearts Nomura BS. He's telling you things, but at the end of the day, it leads you to question. Then the more questions you ask, he gives you another tidbit of an answer, but then he poses another question. Then, when you think you finally figured it out, this sucker snatched away, and then we gotta wait 8 updates to find out what the crud happened. I promise, there's some Kingdom Hearts BS. Nomura does this crud all the time. There's a way you do writing, right? There's a way you do writing to where, oh, I'm gonna give you this little nugget, and I'm gonna give you another nugget. Keep going. I want you to keep going. This nugget is gonna lead you a treasure trove to more nuggets, right? Gonna lead you to a big treasure trove, the One Piece. Let's call it that, the One Piece. But then you get another nugget, and then another nugget. Understand this? When you get this nugget, it's after 5 to 6 years, which, like, that's the update. The update, you get these little nuggets. Every 16 updates, another nugget. Another thing to pull you deeper and deeper into this jacked up abyss. Into something that's like the castle. Bro, Genshin Impact, the lore, all that type of crud, it's like the freaking castle. You never reach the freaking bottom. Then once you reach the bottom, these suckers will move the floor. There's another freaking bottom. Bro. And that is the abyss. This BS. Alright, let's keep going. Look at that sword. Look like a 4-star weapon.
Seems we missed one.
How much you want to bet he's tough as a witch? Look at that.
Stand down. There's something different about this one.
What, he want to talk?
It's disappeared.
Watch this sucker stab us in the back.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
Imagine if Traveler dies out of nowhere, bro.
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Am I reading his mind?
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Once again, the nuggets. Kid you not, it's a form of writing to where people do that. Because it keeps you wanting to come back for it over and over again. It's like MSG. Isn't that thing supposed to be addicting in food to make you want to always come back to it more and more, but it's not good for you? Same thing.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here.
I swear, if...
Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Don't waste your time.
Come back in. What the...
Huh?
Kanria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right?
Bro, I promise you, I can't with
It
this.
seems like he really understands what's going
Oh
on.
God, I
No
can't.
wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Because I know, bro. I try and tell y'all. It's like I could read this BS coming. This crew's gonna lead off on a big old cliffhanger, and I'm just setting myself up. I know that I'm not gonna get no answers, bro. If my sister shows up at somewhere in this thing at the end of all this BS, boy, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. But I'm prepared that my sister isn't gonna show up at the end of this. Some crow's gonna happen to Dainsleif because seeing that trailer now, I'm like, you're saying, yeah, something's gonna jacked up. That something's gonna happen to my boy. Something's gonna happen to Dainsleif. We're gonna get a new enemy come out this witch. Best believe this, crud, man. Why you gotta take my sucker
Not
Dayton?
necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization still.
Yo, chat! Yo, chat! Here's a nugget. Here's another nugget. Here's another nugget. I'll see you in 6 updates.
The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Black Serpent Knights!
Yeah,
Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide.
Sucker, we just
check
got
it out
here.
first.
We just got here, witch.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Bro, they just keep coming, huh? What's that in English? You want Popeyes?
Coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding
Yo!
something behind them.
The Hilichurl.
Hold on, I think they...
Man, witch.
They're coming! Quick, get them!
Now you shall perish.
It's not. Guys, I think we're the murderers here.
What's this?
This is what he was talking about.
The Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these Hilichurls?
As I said, for these Hilichurls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
So, let me get...
Why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
Bro, they just keep coming! Y'all gotta stop this, Croy!
More of them are closing in!
But here's my thing with the Hilichurls. What, are they turning into vampires? Are the Hilichurls about to evolve into something else? Yo, will y'all please start speaking English?
Them! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again!
Well, I can't wait for the lore videos on this.
Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Halfdan.
Whoa,
A
whoa.
4-star.
You recognize him?
Watch this be a daggone 4-star in the future, bro.
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the Hilichurls, don't you? Because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, ruins from 500 years ago, too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these Hilichurls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Guess what, yo? Spent all freaking game killing these suckers. Let that sink in. We were killing people, bro. We're the murderers here. Oh my god.
Then, what are they saying?
Get the crud out.
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Yup,
Oh,
Kizun.
so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
Okay, Witch. Okay, let's keep that. Yeah, let's keep this crud going, bro. Let's go down this jacked up rabbit hole, bro. I can just see the YouTube video tiles now. Genshin Impact goes dark. You will not believe your mind how dark Genshin Impact really is.
Look! Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves.
That makes sense. So there is no way that a person could truly understand how deep something is unless they're on the knowledge and wisdom of a god. Makes sense.
Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me.
He's gonna turn.
Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
This is gonna be a sad, sad
Cleansing
story.
the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
I can tell that this is gonna set up to Sumeru. Like, all the crud that's happening in this place is definitely going to set up to Sumeru. Because how this crud ends will make us want to go to Sumeru, the land of pretty much wisdom and knowledge, and seek out, like, the origins of Conria, like what happened during that time or something like that. Ah, shoot. Here we go.
That gave Paimon a fright.
It should, because
So,
what could
all
be
the
down
doors
here?
are open now?
Half done.
Halfdan's back again?
I mean, if you want to go toe to toe, I'm ready for you.
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
He gave you the the Hoyo.
laughed.
He gave you the
He didn't
Genshin
disappear
impact.
like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
True. So, we going then?
This is the weirdest rabbit hole I've ever went down.
It's a humble Hilichurl camp. Oh, these Hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Seems like these Hilichurls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The Hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy.
Correct.
Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with Hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
Yeah, it makes me almost feel bad for killing them. Legit, almost.
Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these, right? But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
A fire.
There's even a bonfire here, like what Hilichurls built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that Hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives?
Yeah. He did.
Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth.
This turned depressing, bro. Holy snot.
Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason.
Yo. That's a freaking flower, bro. What the crud is this update?
How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased Hilichurls? Hey, now that you mention it,
Tell me that's not my sister's
Paimon
flower.
thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Kanria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Kanria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
Wasn't that yo? Gonna break immersion real quick. And this flower, and this one look same exact flowers in her hair too. That's why I was like, you're saying, didn't our sister have some flowers in it? I haven't seen her in so long. Shoot. Bro, he even says it!
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
I'm trying to tell you, I did not plan that. I'm just saying. Here it comes. Here's the nugget. Here comes the nugget. If my sister shows up at somewhere in this thing at the end of all this BS, boy, I will be shocked.
Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing.
Get the front out!
Blindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
Bro.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity.
Wait, so she's trying to get rid of the eternal life BS? So she's trying to get rid of it and return it to life and death cycle. She's trying to get rid of the curse then. So my sister isn't really evil then. Unless I'm missing something. It's been so long.
They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Huh? What's that sound? Sis? He's gonna speak, aren't you?
Lumine.
Yo, I knew it! That sucker Zach was gonna speak! I knew that sucker was gonna speak! I knew you were gonna speak, Witch! Once again, there's another nugget.
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Well, people do say that twins have a special connection.
Of course.
It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw.
We're gonna lose Dainsley, bro.
And you say she mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
She said it was her mission.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Kanria. After all, there can be no nation without a people.
Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human.
But
If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving.
this right here. This right here. Bro! The Genshin rabbit hole, bro, of this configured update. Oh my god. For how many updates? For how long have we been searching for content, for the story? We get it here. But I know. Bro, you can't tell me, bro. Where are we going, bro? We're in the darkness at this point. This is how I'm feeling right now. They're dropping such a bombshell on us. It's hard to comprehend. Once again, there's no puzzles. There's no trickety tricks. I feel like the reason why we haven't run into no puzzles, just fighting, has been because the chasm was the puzzle. For us to get to the basement, we're finally in the lore. So I'm just like, okay, so this is straight story. So we're trying to bring back Conria. But why do, it's just like, we're going to go back to waiting at the end of the day, though, to get to this portion again. Man, it's gonna suck.
Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while she is your sister. It is only natural for you to
He's a
side
good
with her.
job on that.
But whatever decision you make cannot
This is
deter
just
me
like
from
Attack
mine.
on Titan.
My chosen path is to stop the abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say
Goodbye. This really is the OT. We went to the basement to find out the truth. Oh my lord. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say. But that doesn't mean I completely trust you. It just means that I don't approve of my sister's methods. This is, bro, understand this. This is the most the travelers actually ever talked without talking. Sort of wild, huh? Well, actually, he actually had a voice line, the other one, you know, in the one where we actually came in contact with. Not gonna lie, that was the first bombshell. Where he actually talked and then our name dropped. Our actual names dropped within that. But we still go by the name in which we chose.
I see.
A 1% chance of redemption versus a 99% chance of suffering and death. You see how many lines that they're giving him? Nobody has the right. Especially not when these hilichurls have already chosen the end that they desire.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you.
Here it comes.
Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed. The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
That sucker, that boy Ayato wasn't joking. Oh, you're in for a tailspin. Zack knew what he was hinting to.
City from here too.
Wait, watch out!
Dainsleif? What?
What's
Solar
going on?
flare!
Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
I see your incessant meddling continues.
Oh, good. I was waiting for you.
Once again joined forces with our Highness's kin.
Yo,
Regrettably,
ready for that rematch?
Time to control your exit from the network. And it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
What?
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Oh, we finally finishing this?
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist,
Dainsleif, why
then
you acting
so
like
be
you
it.
gonna fight? When's gonna be me?
You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the weight of the abyss.
Now you shall perish!
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages!
Oh, he's actually dead?
Got him!
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
Alright, let's go!
Cutscene, here we go. We got
The amplification device.
well money at work, people.
Am I too late?
Y'all.
They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
Let's go, y'all. Halfdan? What the fuck?
Halfdan, don't do it.
Wait, what? I'm confused. What
I
did
thought
he?
he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool!
Oh Lord, here we go.
Encumber us no more.
Oh Lord, have mercy, bro.
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
They really can't send that sucker, bro.
Take him out and deactivate the device.
That's a lot to ask for, bro. All right.
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop! And... Halfdan...
Oh yeah.
No. As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss.
Wait, what?
If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
What?
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals?
Wait, what?
Hey! Wait for Paimon!
Wait, you know how many they are?
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Back then.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go. Huh? Light.
What? What?
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Look at his eyes.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
I'm confused.
That was Halfdan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane,
He has a
does
cough.
this mean you're not coming with us?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
But if he's immortal, what? He never coughed before. Something not right now. Something changed.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that
You
demand
see how his
my
voice
attention.
changed?
The Loom of Fate operation is still underway, and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
I love that second dialogue. We will talk more next time after you recover. Gotcha. See you in 10 updates. That's exactly what he's saying.
Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh?
Yeah,
As
Paimon.
long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right?
Which? You think this girl gonna get back to normal? Heifer. Come on, Paimon. I get it. You're supposed to be the comedic relief to this franchise, right? But what you said was, bro, we went through straight depression. This whole chasm is a depression, bro. So for you to say, you guys get reunited eventually, that's a lie. We will, but it won't be on the circumstances you think. Which? Watch.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the Hilichurls, wasn't it?
Here comes the nugget. Here we go.
We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now, but, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand. We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.